This week marks the one-year anniversary of Ida. Families are still struggling to recover from the storm's deadly and destructive path.
CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis visited residents in Queens who were directly impacted.
See where the water line is?
Ida came down hard on East Elmhurst, quickly flooding the streets and people's homes.
Flood coming out of the water. Look at that.
Water rushed into Sandra Rosero's basement apartment, destroying everything inside.
Oh, that was horrendous. That was watching the water rise all the way to where the light bulb fixtures are.
Her father is the landlord and explained he was letting her stay in the basement because he couldn't afford to convert it to a legal apartment for rent.
Since I've experienced Ida in the basement with the flood, I'm traumatized from buying or renting out anything in the basement. But I'm sure there are people that have no choice and have to live in it.
Rosero has been living in a Brooklyn hotel while working with a caseworker to find a new apartment. Liliana Ferrafino, whose basement unit was also flooded on Astoria Boulevard, is now living in a new apartment where her family feels safe.
Now that we live in the second floor apartment, and we don't have to be like worried about our house flooding.
Ferrafino's son Jose translated as she described their experience in Spanish.
Muy traumático. It was way too traumatizing.
Did you lose everything?
Everything. Yes, everything. It was really hard.
But they're all just grateful they survived. Most of New York City's storm-related deaths were in basement apartments.
It could have been me, and I'm grateful for everything that I have.
A year later, many are focused on making sure this doesn't happen again. We sat down with a nonprofit behind the study titled Preventing Another Ida and local leaders pushing to legalize basement apartments. That's all coming up tonight on the news at 11. Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
And we have continuing coverage of Ida's impact 1 year later. All week we will be revisiting some of the hardest hit communities. You can see those stories in all of our newscasts right here on CBS 2.